TJ Holmes and Amy Robach provide an update on their evolving relationships with each other's children. After last year's public backlash over their affair, Amy Robach and TJ Holmes are speaking candidly about their hardships and the status of their relationships with each other's children. The former Good Morning America GMA3 co-anchors responded to more fan inquiries in a recent edition of their Amy and TJ podcast on iHeartRadio, including one concerning each of their individual children. Robach is the mother of two girls, Annalise, 17, and Ava, who turns 21 this month. With her first ex-husband, Tim McIntosh, she shares both girls. With his first ex-wife, Amy Ferson, Holmes is the father of two older children, a son named Jaden and a girl named Brianna. In addition, he shares his 10-year-old daughter Sabine with Marilee Fiebig, his second ex-wife. A fan asked Holmes and Robach to discuss their current connections with their children, a year after they were outed as a couple. With a simple evolving, Robach said, "We had relationships with each other's kids when we were just friends," she said. "So as tough as it's been for so many people in our lives, it's the most difficult for them because now they're having to look at us in a different way with one another." The 50-year-old journalist went on to say that they have taken things very slowly and been very thoughtful in adjusting to their children's shifting dynamics. "We're being very patient, but things are good, they're peaceful, and we want to continue to build on that." On December 8, 2023, in New York City, TJ Holmes and Sabine Holmes attend the iHeartRadio Z100 Jingle Ball 2023 at Madison Square Garden. Getty Images, Michael Loxisano. Sabine, the youngest child of Holmes, is among the children who appear to be content with the union. Holmes revealed, "She's known Robach since she was 1. Now she's knowing Robach in a different way, in a different role, but it's been the greatest. I'll let Sabine lead," he continued. "She is 10 years old and never closes." In fact, Holmes claimed that his child had been actively seeking out meaningful time with Robach and her father in recent months. Having offered her services, she exclaims, "Oh, Robach is there. Oh, you and Robach are doing what? Can I come by? All right, so you're going to see a scary movie. Can I have a bit of that? I'm in," he declared with joy. As in, willingly. She has shown a desire to do these things, and I have never, ever allowed her to hang out with us without her express permission or, more often these days, her request. With another giggle, the 46-year-old said, "Now it's like, really, we need some alone time. I'm not serious." The delighted father couldn't contain his admiration for Sabine's growth. He talked about how one of the most touching things has been seeing her interested in being a part of their relationship. "I'm so proud to see her these days and how she's doing, and how she's mature, and how she handles so many things," he anguished. On their recently released podcast, Holmes and Robach are making public appearances for the first time since they were fired from ABC News last year due to the drama surrounding the huge issue involving their relationship. The lifelong friends started dating covertly while going through separate divorces. They recently expressed sorrow for not telling their children about their secret romance before a tabloid revealed it in November 2022. Robach said, "We had a plan," on the first episode of their podcast. "Once we became a couple and we were in a relationship, and I want to point out that happened after we left our marriages. We had a plan to get our divorces finalized, to get them agreed upon and signed and filed, and we thought the timeline was going to be around the end of the year." She went on to say, "So we thought in January, we're gonna go and walk in and explain to management that we are a couple and how should we figure this out." Robach and Holmes stated that they thought about disclosing the connection sooner, but were adjusting to a new normal while trying to protect their families and kids. "I was still trying to get adjusted to her new reality of her parents not being together, and I'd been working on that for the last 3 or 4 months, Holmes stated. "Therefore, I didn't want to surprise her by saying, 'Oh, yeah, did you know that Amy Robach? Who is it that you've known since you were little? Actually, that's a component of the well. I'm now seeing her. At the time, I didn't want to harm her in that way."